and you put very sexy things like abortion and marijuana on the ballot, and a lot of young people come out and vote. It was a secret sauce for disaster in Ohio. I don't know what they were thinking, but that's why I thank goodness that most of the states in this country don't allow you to put everything on the ballot, because pure democracies are not the way to run a country.
So then you're.
I posted that video clip yesterday. Tuesday, the Republicans got another call to Jesus moment where the American public are telling them, we do not want y'all infringing on women's reproductive rights, even in red states. They are 7 of 7 losing. They are perfect at losing, but they keep doing it. They're trying to restructure their words, their verbiage, their message a little bit, but it all comes back to they are still losing because they still keep coming for women's reproductive rights. They keep losing though. You know what? If they want to keep going for it, I am okay with it, because I want them to continue to devolve. I want them to go the way of the dodo bird. But let's talk about this from the Washington Post. Abortion access remains undefeated in the polls post Roe. So after they overturned Roe, it was a lightning bolt under the bottoms of young people and women that we need to get to the polls. And each time that there has been a measure on the ballot, Republicans have gone down. They are seeing the warning signs. They're seeing it, but they're still going to go for it. And I like it because they keep losing, and I want them to lose, lose, lose. So keep on going, Republicans. Anti-choice people in Ohio did everything in their power to prevent voters in the state from codifying access to the procedure. Soon after an initiative proposing an amendment to the state constitution affirming access began gathering signatures for the November ballot, the Republican legislators slotted in a different initiative for an August vote. That one would have raised the bar for future constitutional amendments, including the abortion one, to 60% instead of a bare majority. But Ohio voters rejected it handily. Nope, you lose. Go to the back. Okay. That's very childish of me. That is very child. I don't know what came over me. And they approved it easily. The initiative in Ohio is on track to win by about a 17-point margin. Ohio is a red state. You would think that that would get through their skulls, but they don't want to listen. So they're going to keep on going for it. And I am for it because I want them to go the way of the dodo bird. In doing so, Ohio became the 7th state to vote to protect access to reproductive care in a statewide initiative since Roe v. Wade was overturned by the Supreme Court last year. 4 of those initiatives were on the ballot in the states that Joe Biden lost in 2020. That shows how unpopular these Republican initiatives are, because Joe Biden lost in 4 of these states. And they are still trying to codify, these states still codified reproductive access for women. In all 7, the abortion access position outperformed Biden's support of the state. So people got access to abortion care in Vermont, California, Kansas, Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, and Montana. That is where we are in the United States. Most of those are red states. I'm sorry, half of those were red states. Okay, so there are undoubtedly a number of reasons why the initiative passed in Ohio, despite the state's general Republican lean at the state level. Obviously, it's that the supporters of abortion access were highly motivated to turn out support, and then the young people got out and voted. That's basically what happened. Young folks and women got out and voted. Another likely factor is that despite the change in the ballot language, the issue was uncomplicated. This was not a question of where limits on access should be drawn or conditions under which it should be available. The question was instead, quite literally, yes or no. If you think abortion should be available up to 10 weeks, or you think it should be available into the 3rd trimester, you were in the abstract a yes supporter of issue 1. Republicans did try to muddy the water as far as the language goes, but it didn't work. They still lost. And we're just going to go ahead and leave it at that. I do not know what's going on with these people, why they would continue down this path, but they are determined to ride their losing horse, Abby. This is Abby. Abby is Republicans' losing horse that they continue to ride as they continue to hammer women's access to reproductive care. And they keep losing because Abby is tired. Abby is about ready to retire, but Republicans want to keep riding this horse. Republicans want to just stay on this horse because they like losing. They like losing a lot. And I like for them to lose. So you guys go ahead, jump in the comments, let me know what you think. Like, comment, share.